Have you spent years searching for the ultimate GoPro vlogging rig? Well, you can stop right now because I've found it. I reckon that this setup is as pretty much close to perfect as you can get for vlogging with a GoPro. So let's break it down piece by piece and find out what's going on here. Here's the Ulanzi V2 vlogging case. I got mine off Amazon. They're not very expensive. Pretty good quality plastic, but still nice and light. You open the back like that to get the camera in, then it holds it securely. We've got a cold shoe on top for a microphone, and then what's nice about this is it's got this this chamber or compartment underneath, and that's where the GoPro audio adapter slots in. The camera is the GoPro Hero 7 Black. This is a great camera with awesome image quality, fantastic image stabilization, and a heap of other features. You can only use the 7 or the 6 or the 5 generations of GoPros due to the shape and size of the camera fitting into the Ulanzi vlogging case. And you'll notice here that I've taken off the side door to expose the USB-C input, and that's for the GoPro audio adapter to fit in. This is the GoPro 3.5mm audio adapter. These things are quite pricey and they can be hard to find as well, and unfortunately there aren't any third-party alternatives that you can use that work, so you are going to have to buy the genuine GoPro one. This is the Rode Video Micro shotgun microphone. You've probably seen these before. They're very popular on YouTube. I've got the included wind jammer on here that keeps the wind noise off. And the idea of a shotgun microphone like this is that it isolates the audio that is coming from whatever you're pointing the camera at. So could be you talking or just what you're wanting to show, and it works really, really well. And finally, we've got the Manfrotto Pixie Mini tripod. This is a great little tripod that I've had for quite a few years, and it's always got the job done. The legs come out like that, so you can put it down easily. It's got a button here, and then a kind of like a ball head, so you can just alter the angle of the camera really quickly. And doesn't weigh much, but it's still quite robust, and I've been really happy with that. And here's the rig put back together, nice and light, small, easy to use, but tough. You know, you don't want to baby your gear when you're vlogging, and it's so much better than a cumbersome and heavy DSLR or mirrorless setup. It gives you great results as well, so let's check it out. Now I'm filming with the GoPro, so what you're seeing and hearing is what you get from this rig. I'm shooting in 2.7K, but I've down-res that to 1080p. 25 frames a second with the linear field of view. Everything's on auto and using GoPro color. Let's go for a bit of a walk and we'll run through some of the pros and cons of this setup. One of the major benefits for me of using a GoPro, apart from the compact form factor, is the fantastic image stabilization that you get, and the GoPro Hero 7 was a big leap forward in that respect. Another benefit is the very wide field of view, which is great for vlogging because you really want to show off the environment that you're in, and you can't beat a GoPro for doing that. The image quality, I think, for an action camera is bloody brilliant. I mean, for vlogs really on YouTube, you got to admit to yourself, you're not making Hollywood movies here, all right? So this image quality, for my purposes, is more than good enough. I think the colours look great. I mean, the downside is, yeah, you know, it's not a low light beast. So if you're filming in the dark, then you're going to get a very noisy image. The sun's come out now, which is nice for our test. And it's behind me too, so I'm backlit. So how's the camera doing? You're obviously hearing the Rode Video Micro shotgun now, and what I'm going to do actually is, now you've heard it, I'm going to pull the microphone out of the adapter. Hopefully that hasn't messed things up, and what you should be getting now is the sound of the GoPro just by itself. Not much wind here, but you might get a little bit wind noise but you should notice a dramatic difference compared to the Rode Video Micro. So now we've heard that, I'm going to put it back in like so, and hopefully the sound is working now through the Rode Video Micro again, and you'll be able to notice that significant improvement in audio quality compared to without the mic. The only downside is that being a shotgun microphone, if you turn the camera around, your voice is then kind of muffled, and I'll show you that now. You should be able to hear that my voice isn't anywhere near as clear as it was in front of the camera, and quite challenging lighting for the GoPro. I'm quite pleased we've got these conditions actually for this test, and the wind's picked up as well. So that's a bit of a drawback of this setup, but I do have a solution. This is the Edutige ETM001 microphone. And this isn't a directional microphone, okay? So this doesn't isolate the audio in front of it like a shotgun microphone. This picks up everything around it. But the good thing about that is that it will pick up your voice from behind the camera. So if you do a lot of talking from behind the lens like me, then this is going to work really, really nicely. And here's the microphone on the rig. And as you can see, it's a lot smaller than the Rode microphone. So that is one advantage as well. It doesn't sort of stick out so much and gets people's attention. And this is what the Edutige ETM001 sounds like. I have noticed that this microphone is actually quite hot, so it bumps up the volume by quite a few decibels. There might be something that you have to kind of sort out in post. I'm not going to make any alterations in this video, but I'll just flip the camera around because that's supposed to be why we're using this, and you can hear now that my voice should sound just the same as if I was in front of the camera. I'll now pull the mic out, and we're back to the GoPro's internal audio. That wind's kicked up, so even though I can't hear what this sounds like, I know for sure that it's going to be really, really bad sounding. Back to the Rode Video Micro now, and that wind really has kicked up, so it's a good test to see how good that windjammer is. I think quality-wise, this microphone sounds the best, but it does come with that compromise that it's not so good if you're talking from behind. So there we go, guys, that just about wraps it up. And as I said at the start, I think that this is the ultimate GoPro vlogging rig. I know that the GoPro Hero 8 has just come out, but I really don't think it's worth it. I haven't seen a noticeable increase in image quality, and also it's a very slightly different size and shape, so the Alanzi case isn't going to work for it anyway. I reckon that this is the way to go. Let me know what you think in the comments. Have you got this setup, or have you seen or used something that's even better? I'd love to hear about it. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.